Hey, what's up, guys? We're back for another video. This is a quick pop in, guys. I was going to save this till tomorrow, but I said I'm going to go ahead and do it tonight. So I don't have too many topics to have to cover. So let's go ahead and knock it out tonight, I guess, child. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and joining. I see you, Miss Reba 0616. Miss Pruitt is in the building. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for what? Fair use and entertainment. Let's get into our show. All right. First topic, guys. First topic is Andy Cohen has finally spoken out about the Kenya situation. Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta. So he's now spoken out about the Kenya Moore and the Brit Edie fallout, you guys, and the poster boards on his radio show. Okay, so y'all know Andy's the boss over there on Bravo. So he's finally spoken out about Kenya and her evil ways out here, and Brit Edie out here on the ratchet BS as well. So let's get into what Andy had to say, okay? Because he was not here for the mess, honey. Let's turn it all the way.
What happened is that Brit made a comment at the end of last week's episode, like, I have a gun and a whip or something like that.
I saw that.
And on this week's episode, they all said to Brit that you can't say that shit. And she was like, yeah, you're right. You know, whatever. She shows up to Kenya's opening of her gorgeous salon, which is beautiful, that Kenya has worked so hard on, that she dedicated to her daughter. And it's this big event, opening it with all these people there. And Brit comes in and brings her flowers and says, I want to apologize to you, and a note. And Kenya totally ignores her, like totally. And Brit's like, okay, I'm just going to leave these here. And Brit leaves. And then Kenya gets up and makes her whole opening about someone came after me and they shouldn't have. And I started looking into who this woman is, and this is who she is. And she starts showing pictures of her.
With like poster board that she printed out.
And this is like
one of the pictures is
revenge
her.
Porn type.
Yes.
Okay.
One of the pictures is her
like, oral sexing.
Yeah. And so, and the Atlanta Housewives are like, we're out. We don't want any, the place like clears out.
Yeah.
And then there's and Cynthia said, in all my time at the show, this is the lowest I've ever seen anything get. And
now, what is this glitter bracelet you have on underneath?
What is glitter tape? Ben put it on me. He covered me in
Sorry, it's very eye-catching and beautiful.
I know, it actually is. It's glitter tape.
I like it. It's diamond
for Ben. Yeah.
Oh, I'd like that.
I have glitter tape everywhere.
Yeah. Put it around my cock.
Oh my God. Anyway, so that's what, and then there's a slide at the end of the show that says, Bravo, stop filming with Kenya after this.
Well, they say, like, there's all this talk of, after the Me Too movement, it's like if you show someone a dick pic or a nude pic without them saying, yes, I would like to see that right now, that's like sexual assault. You can't just go around being like, hey, someone did it to me the other day. I was at a workout class and they were like, hey, look at this guy from last night. And I was like, I didn't ask to see that right now.
Right. Yes, Jordan.
Well, I was going to say the bad part of it and the sad part of it was that, like you said, it was Kenya's opening of her store that she's worked so hard for, and that it's been Kenya Moore hair care for years. Yes. And it was like a big moment for her.
Why
and
did
like
she do that?
She should have been celebrating herself, but instead she used the time to like do revenge porn and bring somebody else down. And at the end of the day, it was such a bad look for Kenya.
Yeah, why would
she do that? sabotaged herself and her business.
Yeah. What was she thinking?
Jody from Minneapolis, what did you think?
Yay, hi. Also, I'm just so proud of Bravo and how they handled it, and all the housewives that left after Kenya showed it. It was so trashy, and it was so negative and ugly. And I don't know, I think a few years ago, not all the wives would have left after that, but I'm really proud that they all left. And Brit making that comment about the guns and the whips, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was totally like, I'm going to go kill you, Kenya. I think it was just her talking smack, and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Kenya just took it way too far.
Yes.
And on a side note, I saw Luann. She was in town here on Saturday night, and she was so fabulous. We had just the best time with her.
That's great.
So great. We saw Sonia a couple months ago.
Oh boy,
not the same experience.
Yes.
So glad Luann is just doing so great. So
thanks, Jody. Appreciate
all right,
it.
love you guys.
Thanks. Lou and I were texting all weekend about a variety of things. She was lit up. She was really fun. What happened is that Brit made a comment.
Okay, so you heard that on Andy Cohen's live little radio show or whatever. That is his perspective in terms of how he feels about what happened between Brit Eady and Kenya, because we haven't heard Andy speak on this and or address it yet. So this is him addressing. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think was the initiator in the BS? And do you think that Kenya should have been suspended for what she did with the big ass pictures that she showed at her event, her opening of Brit Eady? Okay, because a lot of people are saying, her fan base is saying, hey, it's not fair that Kenya is being suspended for this when Brit actually threatened her with whips and a pow pow. We kind of talked on and touched on this a bit earlier, but now Andy Cohen has put his perspective on this situation, and that's how he feels. Okay, so it's giving that he is leaning more towards Brit Eady not being so much of the aggressor, and it being Kenya, okay, for doing the poster boards of the said fellatio pictures, okay, of Brit Eady. So there you go, and that's what was said. All right, let's move on. Y'all can put in the chat what you think. Do you think Kenya was more so the aggressor and initiator, or do you think that it was Brit Eady? Okay, I'm neutral. I don't really care. All right, so let's get into Terrell Owens because he is in the news. All right. Shout out to OMFG Reality TV because that's where we saw that. And let's get into our next topic, child. Woo, I'm tired of talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta girls. I really want them to get it together. Is there anything else going on with you guys? Because I'm tired of talking about Brit Eady and Kenya Moore. Like, I'm really over it now. For real, for real. I think I've talked about it now probably 3 times, and I don't want to talk about it no more. But let's get into the next topic. Ex-NFL player Terrell Owens gets stuck in an Uber during a massive flood. He says that I'm going to have to swim up out of here, child. It's giving that them waters done rolls up over there. And he said, hey, I better get out here and get my swimming cap on, baby, and get out of here. Let's get into it.
I am in the car and stuck. The water's flooding. I'm about to swim out this mug in a minute. Oh my God, this is crazy. Look at this, y'all. I am in the car stuck. This is the.
Why would you drive in
this
that
is
much
the
water?
I'm stuck under this overpass. The driver tried to drive through this water and we got stuck.
Why would you drive through that?
I'm in Indianapolis. I don't know where we are. I can't even see that street. Yo!
Oh my God, look at that. All that
water's. We need some help. Man, this is crazy. I have no idea what street this is. I have no idea what street. I know I'm in India now. I can't even see that street. Yo! I'm about to swim for it in a minute.
Why the hell would the Uber driver drive through? And it looks like a very low type of car. So why would you drive through that much water knowing your ass is going to get stuck trying to drive Terrell Owens wherever they were going? I'm not sure. But they got stuck under a bridge with all that bullshit, all that water under there. And now he said, hey, I may have to swim for it. So let's continue.
Car is filling up with water. Oh, man. What street? You know what street we on?
Yeah.
What street is this?
3723 East
10th Street in Indianapolis.
My name is Joseph for today.
Who are you?
My name is Joseph.
Oh, you're Uber support? Hey, so I'm a passenger in the car, the driver. We're stuck in this underpass. We're at 3726 East 10th Street. The water is it's flooding, and I'm literally in water right now, in the back seat. The water that the car is filling up with water. We're
So, so you are currently, calling in as a rider, not a driver.
yeah, the driver is right here. He gave me the phone. I'm talking to you. I'm the passenger. We're at 3726 East 10th Street. We're in his car under the overpass. The car is flooding. Like the water is up to the door. We're stuck. That the battery is dead. Like nothing. The car stopped. We're like literally in the middle of water.
This is so crazy.
Alright, so let me go ahead and connect you to our ride safety department then.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Oh man, this is crazy. Yeah. Marcus. Yeah, Marcus Nash. I'm stuck, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at the car, bro.
That is dumb
This
as
is
hell.
car.
Look at all that water. Why would you drive through that?
I'm literally my knees. My knees. I'm inside the car. The water is filling up with water. At some point, I'm about to just jump out.
Like literally
Probably
get on
swim.
top of the car, maybe.
Look back there, bro. We're in water.
This is crazy. Like put your ass on top of the car until help arrives, because it's just gonna keep filling up.
Yo! Hey, somebody call the police. I am in the car and stuck. The water's flooding. I'm about to swim out this mug in a minute. Oh my God, this is crazy.
So he is stuck. He obviously caught an Uber. The Uber driver decided to drive through some high standing water, and his car got stuck under a bridge. Obviously, he called for help. No one's come yet. The water is starting to fill up inside the car, and he is thinking about he may have to get out and make a swim for it to safety. There are cars that are passing by up the street, but nobody's actually stopping to help him. As you guys can hear him yelling out to them, hey, hey, come and help, but nobody's actually coming to help. That's a scary situation a little bit. I don't know. And I would be mad as hell at the Uber driver. Like, why the hell would you drive through all this damn water? This ain't no boat. Like, what you thought your car was going to turn into? Y'all know how those cars turn into a boat. Like, what you thought? You thought your damn car was going to turn into a boat and get to floating up out here? No. Like, damn. So he done ruined his damn car. And if I was Terrell, I wouldn't pay him for no ride because, sir, hell no. Okay? Hell, you would not be getting a dime for up and driving me through there. But hopefully he got to safety, child. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Maybe be able to roll them pants legs up and get to wading up out of there before that bad boy fill up, because damn, who drives through water like that? Let's move on, child. That's scary. All right, so we just talked about this person a few weeks ago where they wrecked their Lambo. They totaled their Lambo, and now they're back in another accident. None other than damn Boosie, y'all. Boosie. Rapper Boosie done got into another accident. He done already wrecked the Lambo, totaled it. Now he done wrecked his damn BMW, child. Boosie just need to get a driver, because at this point, sir, maybe you don't need to be driving. Like, were you high or something, Boosie? I don't know. But this is the second car in a few weeks that you've wrecked. The first one was, like I said, the Lambo. We showed it where it was totaled, okay? Where looked like maybe someone ran into him, or maybe he ran into somebody. All I know is it was total. Nice car too. And now he's wrecked his damn BMW. All right, you guys see it on the screen. Let's get into it. Said prayers up. Rapper Boosie was involved in a automobile accident after allegedly running a red light, keeping him and all involved in our prayers. Okay, so that's his fault, because you ran a red light and got hit. What you running red light for? Was you out here trying to roll one while you was driving? Were you high? Like, were you distracted? What was going on to make you run a red light and then get hit? This is your second accident, sir. We can't play the music, child. So somebody's driving by. This is boot, child. People laid out on. Look at there. People laid out on the street, baby. I'll lay out there too. Get your money, honey. Okay. Get your money, honey. Look at there. Child. That's Boosie out there, child, and got into another damn accident. Now that's gonna be his fault. You're gonna have to pay up behind that. And the insurance probably not gonna pay for your shit because you ran a light. Look at that airbags and everything out. That car is also totaled. As you guys can see, the front end was smashed all the way in. Y'all see all the airbags out. Somebody got hurt because the ambulance about to take somebody. All right, I'm gonna pause it when we get to the front of his car so y'all can see the front end damage, child, because he done tore that car up. All right, y'all see that? Y'all see that? So that's another total car. Another total car by Boosie. Damn, what the hell is he thinking, y'all? What is Boosie thinking? All right. Damn, Boosie, I'm glad he's okay. Obviously, he's standing here talking to officers, okay? So, obviously, he's okay. This is Boosie right here and whoever else was in the car with him. Boosie is standing here talking to police, so he's fine, I guess, okay? But this is his second accident, child, in the last few weeks, all right? I want to say it's been about 2.5 weeks ago since I announced and or showed here on my platform his Lambo was totaled too. So, damn, Boosie. Get your ass in some driving classes or stop being so distracted when you drive, okay? Jeez. Oh, Lord. So let's get into the last and final topic because this is a quick pop-in, guys. It is 10 o'clock. Y'all really don't know me to go live this late, but I said I'm going to get these topics out so I can have my other topics for tomorrow. All right, so as you guys may see coming up on my screen, Child and Married to Medicine girls are still fighting. I want them to get over it, child. Quad and Simone, Lord have mercy, child. They are still going at it. They done pissed off Dr. Jackie. Y'all gonna see in a minute. Dr. Jackie done kicked Sweet Tea out of the room and told her to get up out of there, honey, so that they can kind of calm Simone down because Simone and Quad were about to get into a whole fight. All right, so let's get into it. So as you guys can see on my screen, this person, Christy Love, says, I'm so confused. Says Simone says that she was good with you and she's been posting messy stuff with Country Girl talking about Sweet Tea for the last few weeks. All right. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room as well. Now, Quad responds to Christy Love by saying Simone has to deal with her own issues that she's holding between us. Says, trust me, it changes every 3 minutes and I'm exhausted. She says that just like Nene Leakes says that if we were once friends and you like me, but you don't like something I did, you can talk to me about it. Says that you don't go and let the enemy, I guess, come in. Okay. So that part was cut off. All right. So let's get into what Nene is saying here.
And they do something wrong or something you don't like. I don't think you align yourself with the enemy. I think that you stick with your friend and you say, look, we were friends. I liked you. You did this and I did not like that. But at the end of the day, you're not going to align yourself with the enemy. When you have a...
Okay, so she's kind of, yeah, you're right on that one, Nene. You're right on that. If you're my friend and we have a dispute or whatever, you're going to have a conversation with me versus the person that I really don't see it for. I mean, you can talk to whoever you want to, but your alliance, I would feel, would be more so towards me, being that we have a friendship that we have built a solid friendship to where you should be able to talk to me. And if it's somebody that you see we're having, or I'm having a dispute with or issue with, I would think that you would check on me first and then go where you feel you need to go then. But I feel like your alliance should be with me. But hey, you can't tell people who to love and who to have loyalty to. But it looks like Simone has taken some loyalty towards Sweet Tea, and Quad feels a way about it. Okay, but let's continue, child. All right, so here you're gonna see where there's a you're gonna see here where people are DMing me. My God. Where the married to medicine girls are fighting, child. We're not fighting, not physical, but verbally fighting. Quad and Simone are going at it to where Dr. Jackie has to step in and she's telling Sweet Tea to step out so she can de-escalate the issue. Okay, let's get into it.
Quad. Come on, let's go. Come on, get in here. You want to show up for the camera? Stop. What, Mom? I got karma? What karma? What did I do to her? Man, you had a problem.
That was you wasn't around, so she befriended
We were not even talking. All she had to do was talk to me.
But here's the deal. At least she was able to tell you how she felt. She felt like you weren't there, so she befriended her. Come on, Toya. That's it.
It's some dirty shit, y'all.
It's not dirty. It's dirty. And you human. Right. We all going through our whole type of process. Respect the fact that she even said it. Because a bitch would be going on and stuff. And that's also part of your healing. You know there's some.
So, Quad, if you weren't there being a good friend to Simone, Simone is definitely probably going to look elsewhere. And that's what she did in Sweet Tea. Obviously, they bonded. They're good friends. They hang out outside of the show. You're your own. I mean, blame yourself. Blame yourself for being a sucky friend and pushing Simone right on over there towards Sweet Tea for them to have a bond and a friendship now. So, yeah, maybe it is your karma. I don't know.
Some stuff right there. And that's something when we're not emotionally like this that you address.
What we say? Onward, upward.
We said onward and upward.
Just sit down. Sit down. I feel like Tisha, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I want a minute. I want. Why? I want a minute. I want a minute. Okay. I want a minute. Okay. I want you to go.
Damn. Jackie acting like somebody's mama now.
Calm down. Calm down.
But she gonna bring up my daddy. She was only there when there was a camera, Jackie. Okay.
I'm gonna leave this flyer with you. This is one of my good friend's father, and he is missing.
It's just surreal.
I got you, baby. You're doing real good.
Did we talk? Oh, man. When there were no cameras, I never got a text, a call, a visit, or nothing. Okay. Okay. Y'all did this. Y'all did that. I'm taking deep breaths. Okay. I don't see you.
Jackie, we ain't heard shit from you the whole reunion. And here you go back here trying to be a Yonla Van Zant behind the scenes. Girl, sit down, Jackie. We ain't heard nothing from you all damn season. Here you back. Calm down. No, you need to calm up. I mean, I need you to rev up. You telling Simone to calm down. Maybe you need to be revving up because we ain't heard nothing from you all season. Now you back here on this fake ass Yonla Van Zant bullshit.
Now me and her just blew up at each other, and I did not want that to happen. Ever.
She didn't tell you to shut the up or say you have a big mouth.
But she sat up there and she tried to spell over my new marriage.
I want a minute.
They fight. Everybody fighting. The men fighting, the women fighting. So as you guys can see, Jackie done kicked Sweet Tea out. Sweet Tea went in there to try to console and or calm Simone down because obviously they have a friendship now, and Jackie is telling her to get out. Now let me say this about Jackie. Jackie, I don't like the way you allowed Heavenly to come in and wedge herself in between your friendship with Simone. I feel like a lot of this mess has occurred because you allowed Heavenly to come in and do the shit that she's done, and I feel like you know that she's a mean girl, but then again, Jackie is a silent mean girl as well, so I see the connection between she and Heavenly. But bottom line is you've been friends for way more years with Simone than you have with Heavenly. So of course Simone has gone over, and nothing wrong with the two of them being friends, but you moving over and allowing Heavenly to come in and wreak havoc and to be close friends with her, and it kind of pissed Simone off. So now Simone is feeling like, hey, where's my alliance? And she found it in Sweet Tea. So now the two of them are homegirls. They hang out, together. And now Jackie wants to come in and act like, hey, me and Simone are tight like we used to be. Maybe Simone is not receiving more so what you have to say because you've allowed yourself to, allow Heavenly to come in and put that wedge in between the two of you guys when you and Simone were really, really good friends. Like they were real friends. Simone don't fool with Heavenly on any level, but then here you go. And then again, she can be friends with who she wants to. I don't want nobody to misunderstand what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I feel like Jackie, I don't feel like you have that same energy that you should have towards Heavenly. Whenever Heavenly is out of line, you pretty much don't be checking her. You sit there and you just kind of make a face or whatever when Heavenly say some real uncouth bullshit. But here you are trying to pipe Simone down when you don't even be piping down your other friend now. I don't like that. You're going to be in here trying to mother somebody and telling them pipe down and calm down. You need to be telling Heavenly's ass to calm down. But in this situation right here, I don't feel like Quad was a good friend to Simone. And like Simone said, she feels like Quad only was there for the cameras. Quad is trying to get some camera time. She went to go help Simone, and I remember that episode. Simone's dad was missing. They felt like he might have been on drugs or something like that, and they were passing out flyers, as you guys could see. And out of the blue, Quad decided that she would be the one to go and help Simone look for her father. Okay, when really it should have been Jackie. should have been Jackie, to be honest, because they were really tight back then. But Quad wanted some camera time, so she decided, I'm gonna be a fake friend and give me some camera time and act like I'm consoling Simone. And as you guys just heard Simone say, nah, it was all for the cameras, girl. Because after the cameras cut off, I ain't heard shit from Quad. Quad don't call me. Quad ain't called me to check on my daddy. She didn't give a hot boiling damn. She just wanted that camera time, and when she got it, her ass was gone. So that is why Simone is snapping off on Quad, because she feels like she's being fake for the cameras, for the show, that she's not a genuine friend. So, hey, I see it, child. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know why Jackie ass don't see it. And you right there in the middle of it. Or maybe she don't damn want to see it, okay? Maybe Jackie's ass don't want to see it, okay? I'm sick of this damn emaciated mean girl. But let's get on out of here, child, because that is my last and final topic. Love you guys down. Thank you guys for coming over and watching. Please do not forget to hit the like button, all right? Tell a friend to tell a friend to come on over to the Caramel Rail Show and support, all right? Thank you to my backup Maj Rose Armstead and True TV Podcast. Thank you so much, Bill Wilson, Tyra, KBR, and Scorpion Miss, for being in the building. Let me get back to my main screen so I can see who is up in here. Let's stop sharing. Yes, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do we have any other content creators in here? I see Sunny Days in the building. Thanks for being here, Sunny Days. She's always here supporting. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Do we have any more? Do we have any more? Do we have any more? I see Bad Bitch in the building. Yes. Come on over, girl. Yes, honey. I see you. I see you. We have no more content creators. I guess everybody's going to bed, y'all. I'm about to go too because I'm tired. I am tired. All right, but let's get on out of here. Love you guys down, all right? Please like the video. Again, please like the video, okay? Let's get on out of here. If there's nothing else, let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. 'Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain.